Physical quantities. In this video we will define physical quantities. What is the concept of the physical quantity? So we can define the physical quantities, such quantities which are measurable in this world are called physical quantities. Physical quantities can be measured and also be observed in our daily life. And we already discussed in the definition of the physics that physics can study only a physical quantities, and we know that physical quantities are matter and all the universe contain upon matters. It means that physical quantities are measurable quantity. For example, the book is measured, so length is a physical quantity. Duration is measured, so time is a physical quantity. Similarly, quantity of matter is measured, so mass is also a physical quantity. All quantities which are measured, which have some unit, which have some standard scale, that is called physical quantities. But also there are some quantities which cannot be measured are called non-physical quantities. So physical quantities cannot be measured. For example, feeling, pleasure, happiness, sadness, etc. All these are such quantities which have no scale for its measurement, and such quantities have no any unit. So therefore these are called non-physical quantities, and we can compare it with some other things. Well, now what is measurement? The comparison of a quantity with some standard is called a measurement. When we compare some physical quantity, when we compare some physical quantities with some standard, then it is called a measurement. For example, if you buy a cloth, the shopkeeper it measure with a meter. If you buy a sugar, the shopkeeper it measure with kilogram. So there are sugar, cloths are quantity, and it is compared with meter and kilogram. So meter and kilograms are the standard, and when these standards are compared with some quantities, then it is called a measurement. And we have already discussed that all meters are measurable. The physical quantities is a physical property of a matter, and all matter are physical. The physical quantities have a numerical value with a proper unit. For example, 3 kilogram, 5 meter, 10 second, 2 Newton. In such physical quantities, 3 kilogram, 5 meter and 10 second, 2 newtons are the magnitude. And magnitude is actually the combination of two things. One is numerical values like 3, 5, 10, 2. And the other is its proper unit like kilogram, meter, second, Newton. If we don't write any unit with a numerical value like 3, 5, 10, 2, it's become a power mathematics. Then it is not a physical quantity because it is a meaningless. It doesn't explain a complete concept. So if we write both unit and numerical value, then it is called a magnitude. And all the physical quantities have a proper magnitude. Physical quantities are either scalar or vectors, which we have discussed in the classes. And these are categorized into two types. For example, 5 kilogram, 4 meter, 5 Newton and 10 meter per second. There are 5 kilogram and 4 meter are the physical quantities, but it is a scalar because it has only a magnitude. On the other hand, 5 Newton and 10 meter per second are vector quantities because it has also a magnitude like 5 Newton and 10 meter per second, but it must have some direction. So we will discuss it in the next classes. The physical quantities divided into two types: base physical quantities and derived physical quantities. And the base physical quantities is the foundations of the all measurable quantities, and derived quantities are derived from the base physical quantities by some terms, and we will discuss it in the next classes. I hope students you will understand about the physical quantities and the concept of the physical quantities. If you have liked our videos, please subscribe it for next video.